Hello everyone, my name is Steve TV Online, and I am going to be submitting Mrs. Cat Between Worlds to the marathon. This is just a really cute, short platformer that just came out this year, I believe, or early last year. But anyway, it's just a short platformer. It has both Mrs. Cat in Mars and Mrs. Cat in Neptune. They both have their own gimmicks to each one of the worlds, and I am the only runner, technically, of this game right now. So, I am going to be running both of them. This is going to be called Both Planets, that I like to call it. Otherwise, you can do separate categories, but I am going to be doing both. So, the timing won't start until after we hit level 0 here. So, timing is going to start in 3, 2, 1, go. So at the start of each one of them, Mrs. Cat in Mars and Mrs. Cat in Neptune, we're just going to be flying off on this. And then once it lands and goes on to the next screen, we are going to be going and starting. So this one, I'm better at Mrs. Cat in Neptune, but Mrs. Cat in Mars is just as fun. So the gimmick right here is stuff can become invisible, as you can see, that we can't see. And we just have to get through them really quickly, like that. And now we have, oops, sorry, Mrs. Cat. There we go. Now we're going to go over here, and we're going to jump up and over, up here and over. Now we're going to go over this way. Whee! And now we're going to jump over it. So yeah, as the game progresses on, we get more and more gimmicks for each one, and these are kind of like womp blocks that are invisible for like a Mario. Oh, oops! I can't believe I did that. I'm so used to these. So now we're going to go over here, and then we're just going to jump all the way down so we don't get hit by the spikes this time. So I will be falling. I'm debating on, more than likely, though, I'm going to do it to where every time I die, I have to donate 50 cents per death. So hopefully I don't die a lot during the marathon, but it's also for a good cause. So now we're going to go here. So these blocks, every time you touch them, they actually disappear, so you have to do some good jumping in order to get past that, like that. Oops, that's fine. Do this again. Oops, maybe we'll do it again. There we go. Perfect. Now we're gonna go in here. Okay, this one always kills me no matter what I try and do. We're gonna get that, we're gonna get that, and now we're gonna try, and cool, we did it first try. Let's go. Alright, so now we have invisible spikes. This is our invisible cogs. That's our little gimmick here, but you can reveal where they are by getting one of the there we go. One of the potions there. Woo! Okay. I'm gonna go down, and then 1, 2, 3. Oops. Alright, Mrs. Cat. 1, 2, 3. There we go. Gonna go, go, go. Then we're just gonna jump under. There we go. Like I said, I'm much better at Mrs. Cat and Neptune. But right now we're just going to go! Shoo! Alright, so now this is one of my... Oops. Maybe. This is one of my favorite, gimmicks. We don't have it for long. Oh, wow. First try on this level. Let's go. So, this is why. We don't have that gimmick for long, unfortunately. But, okay, I had to make sure not to go too far forward there. Nice. Nice. Alright, let's go. So now this one, we are done with that gimmick, and now we add in these. So these shoot, but as you see, they start adding on every gimmick ever into the levels. Fall down, go, stay, jump up, go up. We're good. Alright, where am I at? That's the thing about this game, trying to figure out where I am at that particular time. Cool, let's go. And this is one of my favorite gimmicks. It's just springs. But we have to make sure that we are not stepping on specific ones. We're going to go down here, and then we're going to jump over those springs so we don't get spikes up top. Ooh! Oops! I had it, too. There we go. Alright, so now we're going to... This is the hardest level in the entire one. We have to make sure that we're... There we go. First try at it. Alright. Get up here. We have to make sure we don't jump on those spikes, but we do want to get those spikes. And then... this one I struggle with, too. This is when... I struggle to go through levels because these later levels just really like throw me off a bit. Dang it. But I had that too. Alright. Oops. Don't want that. Over again. There we go. Now we're through. Whew. Made it. This is where I start to not do as great. These are like my major downfall for some reason. I can stand here, Steve. Now you can go over. Alright, perfect. So now they're adding in invisibility things. Plus... Oh, there we go. Oh, that was close. Now, right there were spikes, actually, down below me. Ah! Man, if I would have got that first try, I would have been so happy. So what I was thinking for an incentive here, as you can see, there's little, like... 1 second. There we go. There's little, gems that are here. I was thinking for an incentive, I could upgrade it to 100%. Man, alive. Okay. Make sure I make it across this time. There we go. And now we're going to go... So now we're done with that gimmick, luckily. And then we get one of the easier gimmicks afterwards. The game gets easier after that for some reason. So we're going to fall down here. So these things follow you no matter what. So the hardest one to jump is right there. And we can get that first try, luckily. Okay, good. Now we're going to go over here. We're going to... Oops, jump into that. Okay, now we're going to go down here. Nice. Now we're going to jump once, then go over this way. Nice. So this one, we want to not do that. We want to jump over and run under. Now right here we have another gimmick, which is this kitty cat. The kitty cat follows you indefinitely. Oops. Don't want that. We have to make sure that kitty cat is gone. Then we want to make sure that that falls all the way, and then we go through. Well, kitty cat is still following us. Right here, we just have to go for it. Dang it. Kitty cat, stay away from me. There we go. Just had to wait a few seconds. Where am I at? Okay. And there we go. Where am I at? Alright, so they added in quite a few gimmicks on this one. All together. Get up here, and there we go. And now we are going to finish up, and we're going to go into here. The second that I go into that, we're going to switch out games because there is no way of actually switching out to go to the new game, Mrs.Cat in Neptune. You have to back out of the game and then go back in, but luckily it's like super quick. So we're going to switch out, and then we're going to start up Mrs.Cat in Neptune, which is my better game of the two. Alright, so now we just have to wait for Mrs.Cat to land. And when we do that, we are going to find that this may look a little bit similar to another game, but don't worry about it. I promise you it's not that game. Wait, maybe it might. So, as you can see, this has the gimmick that is basically a Celeste. Where we can jump onto walls, and we can also dash. There we go. Nice. Go up here. Ugh. Dash over, and then we're just gonna fall down. This one, I usually end up dying at least once, no matter what. But yep. There we go. Now jump up. Mrs.Cat. Cool. Now, this one is fun. If I can actually do it correctly. This is one of my favorite levels in it. This one is fun as well. Ah, crap. Well, when you do it correctly, it's fun. There we go. That's how you're supposed to do that. And then we're going to do a little bit of a skip there, and then fall. So normally you would have to go around there, but if you just jump up, you're fine. There we go. All right, so now the gimmick here is that we have a what are those? Buzzsaw. But they are very easily jumped over. There we go. Head in, over. Really? There we go. I don't know what happened there. So this one looks a little bit hard, but it's actually every time that they go up, then you can jump up. So now we're going to go up here, and we're going to go over. And just jump straight up there. Man alive. Okay, go. Nice. There we go. Now we're going to boost over. Go here and in. So now we have to dodge them again, but you have to jump in the middle of them. Then you have to wait for that to come over. And wait just a tad second just to get everything. So we take this a little bit dangerously there. And then we're going to jump up like that to get over. Then we're going to do that. Get over again, and then in. Nice. Alright, so this one is the easiest level in here besides like the first couple of levels for obvious reasons, but I still managed to fail it. So that is a very scary jump. You just have to trust yourself. When you do that jump, you know that you're going to hit it no matter what, as long as you jump over. So we're going to dash, then we're going to go up here, and we're going to actually wait and then go. Alright, so now we want to go to the second one right here. Over and then dash. And as long as you get on when it's above the spikes, you're fine. Second, fourth, and then up, and then we're going to do a little bit, oops. Second, fourth. Then we're going to do a little bit different. Then instead of waiting, you can just jump there. Then we're going to go, wait, go. Oh, Mrs.Cat ran off. That's fine. We're going to wait, go. Oh! Let's try that again. There we go. Now, you didn't think this was, like, Celeste enough. Well, then, here you go. If you run out of your dash, you're just going to dash into these, and you are going to get an extra dash. And then we're going to fall all the way down, and then we're going to dash through. This is a really fun level. So this used to be, like, a really hard level for me, but I thoroughly enjoy it now. If I can do it correctly. I promise you it's fun. There we go. I went too early, that's fine. Ooh. Come on, Miss Kitty. Ooh! What are you doing? Come on. I told everybody it's a fun level. There we go. Alright. So now what we're going to do is we're going to wait for this to go up, and then we're going to go under it. And then miss it again. And miss it again. There we go. There we go. Perfect. Now we're going to go under, and then we're going to go, ooh! I did that every time. Jump over, and then in. This level. Oh boy, this level. Yep. This specific level is a nightmare. There we go. Oh, I had it too. Come on. Come on, Steve, you can do it. Come on, Steve, you can do it. There we go. This one. Ooh. What am I doing? There we go. So that's actually one of the easier ones as well. So now we get a new gimmick, and then we're going to go over into here, and then we're going to fall down here, dash twice, and get up. And then right here, we're just going to run and jump. As long as you don't stop, then you're good. There we go. That looks scary, but that's like the safest way to do that, in all honesty. So now we're going to jump over this. And dash forward, get out of the way. Now we get a new gimmick that only lasts for a couple levels. You have to boost through these in order for them to break. Then we also have another gimmick that they add in at the same time, which is these oh, whew, got it. Okay. And now we're going to go here. Then we have to make sure that we hit the top of these. Otherwise, they don't break for some reason. Then we're going to go down here. Just fall straight down. Go through. And now we're going to... Oops. Oops. Maybe. Mrs. Kitty will jump. Mrs. Cat will jump. There we go. And we are finishing up right here once we get into there. And time. Alright, and that was Mrs. Cat Between Worlds. I thoroughly hoped you enjoyed watching this. This game is just so cute. It's so quick. It's so interesting to watch. There's quite a few puzzles that you do through each one of them. And it's just 2 games in 1. But yeah, thanks for watching. I really appreciate it. I hope you enjoyed watching it. And I hope to see you at the marathon. Thanks.